Hi everyone, let me get this set up really quick to make sure everything looks presentable, and then we should be starting in a couple minutes. I think we are good. Okay, maybe closer. Okay, there. Well, there we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to set up here. Okay. Okay, everyone, welcome to level 1, day 1, NLG Cosmic Divide Live. Welcome to my class, and I'm really excited that for everyone to attend this level 1. Congratulations, because the reason you're here, present, and you being here is that tells me that you are taking one more step in caring for yourself. We're gonna have a lot to discuss today, and tomorrow we're gonna have the same time for day 2 of level 1, and then level 2 is gonna be exactly a week from now on Saturday. Exactly a week, and it's gonna be the same time. I hope everyone is hearing me well. I'm going to go over to the chat here to see if anybody is saying anything about volume. I hope you can hear me well. If not, please say something in the chat box, and I'll try to, from time to time, check it and see if there are any requests of anything. Do you have any questions? Please hold on to the end of the class. Okay. So my name is Susan Long. I joined NLG in 2022. So that's been maybe 2.5 years. After I took level 2 of NLG, all of my illnesses disappeared, gone, completely gone. And although I didn't feel much during activations or doing the formula, I didn't feel the warmness, and I didn't feel much at all. But I was just using my imagination as directed to receive the energy. And without feeling anything, I just keep doing what I was told, what I was directed. And long and behold, after level 2, all of my illnesses went away. Now, the illnesses that I was referring to that I had was, well, I just have to tell everyone this kind of thing. It's a little bit personal, but if I don't share my experience, then, it's harder for people to get an idea. So this energy, it healed me from anxiety. I used to have anxiety, and I had it for over more than 15 years. And doctors would prescribe medications for me. I tried it, it didn't feel right. The medication did not feel right. So within a month, I tossed it in the trash. Then I just don't take the medication anymore. Then after that, I try yoga, I try meditation, I try many things to deal with my anxiety. And those things actually worked, but temporary and on the surface. It doesn't really fix the root cause problem. It's only fixing the surface. What do I mean by that? I feel anxiety coming, then I would just sit and meditate or do yoga to get over that period. But then as soon as things are done with yoga meditation, an hour or two later, an hour or two later, and I just go back to my normal life, and I start feeling anxious again. So it didn't really fix the root. It only fixed the surface. So I continued to suffer for the next decade, not until NLG. So I heard of wonderful things about NLG. So I go, I'm looking for a miracle. I'm looking for something different. I'm looking for a solution. Because if anybody experience anxiety, it's terrible. It just you feel something is wrong, but you don't know what it is. You cannot pinpoint what it is. That doesn't make you feel right, and it's just really hard to breathe sometimes, and you're just like your mind is all over the places. So after level 2, before I go into level 3, I realized my anxiety is gone. I mean, I didn't have any kind of attack that last week or two. So then I got really excited. I mean, I cried happy tears because it was my long life struggle. Because I went through a lot when I was young. So I think that was how I ended up with anxiety for the most part. I'm sure there's plenty of reasons why, as to why. But anyway, that's one of the big thing that um, kind of gone for me. And I also have vertigo. Now, if any of you have vertigo, you know that doctor cannot treat vertigo as of today. Even right now, you go have people that have vertigo and they go to any doctor, the doctor would be like giving them medication when they have a vertigo attack. And then they trying to go back to their normal life and still struggling a little bit with that dizziness, that out of balance. And you don't know when it's going to hit you. So that's a vertigo. And now I can, if I ever, my vertigo basically went away like 90%. And that 10% sometimes is still around. Like if I go skydiving or if I do something really drastic, and then I might feel it, but I don't feel for a long time now. But when I do feel it, it takes me 2 seconds, literally 2 to 3 seconds to get me from going like, ooh, something is off balance in my inner ear to, whoa, got it, stable. 3 seconds, because I know how to channel the energy to go right into my brain and fix it within 3 seconds. And this is my new experience. So anybody have vertigo and have been taking energy, I would love to just share my experience and show how to fix it within 3 seconds. Anyway, so that's a little bit about me. I have 12 different other things that I could share with you, but our class is only 2 hours, and I can't just sit here and talk about my experiences, and we're going to run out of time to go to get on topics that are very important for you. So I'm really excited, and congratulations for being here in my class today. Now, I was very serious. I took NLP very serious. I do what was directed, and I was just really serious. And I think that was why it was a successful path for me. And it's actually now 2 years later, I mean, I become somebody who's like happy in every breath. The happiness I can feel in my every breath. And this is why I'm so passionate about energy. Anxiety replaced with happiness in every breath. And I mean, if I get this is so amazing. This is a miracle to me. And if I have this, and then I cannot just not say anything and not do anything, because I don't like us humanity to suffer. So I have to hold these classes. I don't even get paid for doing any of this. But I have to get on here and speak about it, tell the public about it, because it pains me to see people suffer. And besides anxiety and vertigo, I have many other issues, health issues that I could also share. But let's save that for another time, or maybe when we have time tomorrow at day 2 at the end. Maybe I'll share some more. And it's not just the illness, it's the peace, the joy, the happiness in every breath. And it's the wisdom, the intelligence, the everything, confidence. It's like the level of confidence that I thought never possible. But anyway, let's get on with class. Just something about me. So, okay, so I'm gonna share a slide with everyone. Now I hope everyone can see that. And I'm going to slide 2. There we go. I hope it's big for everyone, if you can see that. Okay, so this is one of the 3 logos that we have. Our goal is to introduce energy method as a complementary healing practice, not a replacement of traditional medicine or your current medical treatments. This class will provide you with foundational knowledge of energy approach, beginning with core practice techniques. By the end of the course, you will have a solid understanding of how to apply level 1 practices. The class includes 2 key activation, and that would be today I'm going to activate everyone with the brain cell energy. And tomorrow we can activate with the stem cell energy. These 2 activations are very, very important. And it has to be live. It has to be in real time. It is because it cannot be a past recording. And the reason is because when it's live in real time, I'm sitting on this side, transmit the energy, and you're receiving, and I'll show you how to receive it later. You're receiving, then that someone is on this side is transmitting the energy, and that's how you're gonna get the energy live. But a past recording, the energy is no one is on this side to transmit the energy, so it won't work. So past recording won't work. It has to be live. And if you touch your screen, you can see the word live up here, and that's in real time broadcasting live. Okay, so let's go to, and by the way, without getting this activation, it's really hard for us to make any changes that we struggle with in different areas of our lives, because the cells, the brain cells and the stem cells, they kind of like they're enough. They get enough energy to get you to function, to live your normal life. But they are kind of dormant. They don't get enough energy. And when they do get enough energy, that's when your illnesses go away. That's when you gain the level of intelligence, the wisdom, the confidence, and you seem to be able to do things a whole lot easier than before. And this is when you take energy effectively and it's working well, then you notice these kind of things. It's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go to slide 2 now. Okay, just quickly on these things. Sorry, I'm still trying to, there we go. I'm still trying to figure out because usually in a few classes I've been teaching in person, not so much online. This is the first time I'm doing it online, so please be patient with me. Spare with me, please. Okay, these are classroom. I'm just gonna go real quick. Choose a quiet, distraction-free study space for both the activation and practice session to ensure your focus and engagement. Before attending, please check that your device is prepared, including internet connection, battery life, audio quality, receive all the required activations. The energy technique and information are for educational purposes only and are not a substitute for professional medical devices or care. The original energy source in Vietnamese, energy stands for năng lượng gốc. So it's the original energy source. Method is offering by the Energy University certified instructors. And I'm not so sure why this one is hiding my screen. Lê Tam, somebody in class, can you turn off your camera? Because your camera kind of blocking part of the screen. Lê Tam, if you're in class, please turn off the camera, please. Okay, so I'm going to the next slide. We have a lot of slides to go through. Okay, this is the class agenda. Okay, about energy founder. I'm going to talk a little bit about the founder. Mr. Lê is the correct pronunciation of his last name, Lê, Mr. Lê. But he doesn't mind if you call him Mr. Lee, and majority of people call him Mr. Lee instead of Mr. Lê. So you can call Mr. Lê, Mr. Lee. It doesn't matter. He's easygoing. And we're gonna go over the energy concepts, logo, and benefits, the 5 forms of love, morality, and I will explain the +1, -1 frequency, and I will also explain the benefits of taking energy. Now, the +1, -1 frequency, if we don't get to it today, I will go into details of that tomorrow, in class tomorrow. I'm just not sure we can cover everything. And I can barely see the bottom of my screen. Lê Tam, can you please turn up the camera? I have your picture at the bottom of my screen. Explain instruction to receive activation. Yes, that I will show you how to do all that. Okay. And I'm going to read this message from the founder. After 5 transformative years dedicated to learning energy, I felt heartfelt calling to share the energy healing technique with others. In 2018, I found Energy Source Global in California, USA, with a simple vision to help people heal from within. That's right, from within. And in doing so, uplift their families, communities, and the world around them. Through NLG, I support students in cultivating vibrant health, expanding awareness, and embracing life rooted in love and morality. Today, we're proud to have energy representatives around the world, offering daily live stream and energy transmission to support people around the world. I invite you to approach energy with an open heart and mind. Come experience the energy. I can sit here and tell everyone about my experience and my miracles, but I invite you to really experience this first, open heart and open mind, because we've been conditioned over so many generations to not be able to do these things. We've been conditioned very different, and this is why we suffer so much. Humanity as a whole. Why are so many people are sick? Why are we not happy? And why are we, growing up? We have to do so much learning, so much working, and then that window of retirement is so short. And then illnesses and disease come knocking on our door as soon as we have money and live a better life, but then old age came and disease is knocked on our door. That's not how life's supposed to be. And we, for generation, we were never taught this method to connect it to the energy where we are so free from a lot of things that we thought is normal in life, but it's not. Life is supposed to be for us to be able to handle things easy and be able to live and enjoying life and not working so much, for care for our family and then end up with diseases. And no, that's not life. So this is why I'm so passionate about NLG. It's a different path of life that is so amazing. Okay, so I'm going to the next one. Okay, these are the three logos, very important three logos of NLG. The first one is the Cosmic Divide Light logo. This one, it has the original energy source that Mr. Lei has unlocked the secret of the cosmic divine. It contains the code to unlock new knowledge, to access the infinite energy, new knowledge, to support the development for unlimited time, enough for everyone, all living things on earth to flourish. So Mr. Lei unlocked that code, and this is why he is sharing all of this with us. It truly is amazing. So I will go more into that logo, but for now I'm just gonna go quickly through these three logos, and we have time. I'm gonna go back and give more examples later. And for the second logo is the university. It's where we learn the details of this method, whether in person or online, like right now. The upper classes, level 1 to 5. Level 4 and 5 usually in person, especially 5 is no longer, it's only one time that he taught it online. It's one time only, and it's no longer available online because level 5 is 9 days, and it's truly amazing, and it's in person in California at the university. And the logos, the third one, the last logo is the happy home, true happy family. True love for humanity, for family, and extended to humanity is key to connect to this infinite energy. There are several factors that we have to really understand thoroughly and combine these factors together. That's how we're gonna get connected to the energy. This energy is not the energy in our planet. It is from the outer space. It's the cosmic energy. It works by transmitting the energy, then refer it to the original energy source from the outer space. Just like I said, it is from the outer space. It's not the energy. We do have energy around on our planet. Those are the energy that we use to do a lot of things. But in order to connect to the energy outside, beyond our planet, we got to have, later on I'm going to go into, just like we got to have Wi-Fi to connect. And to have Wi-Fi, we need to adjust a certain perspective, a certain thing that we do in order to get the Wi-Fi. Once we're aligned with the good frequency, then we can really connect. Okay, if we have Wi-Fi, we can connect to the outer space energy. Okay. So the key features. Let's go to slide 7. We get to know more about what is energy. Like earlier I said, it's short for năng lượng gốc, and it is the original energy. The key features of NLG method include self-practice techniques that help individuals provide self-healing and supporting healing for others. And then also with activation, which I will do today, one activation today for the brain cell activation, and tomorrow the stem cell activation. It's designed to awaken the dormant potential that every one of us, we have it. We were born with it. We just need to wake it up. It is a non-invasive and complementary. It's not substitute for medical treatment. I think we did say that earlier, but a supportive practice that can enhance vitality and resilience. It is accessible to everyone, lifestyle or background. It's emphasized daily practice. Like, we have to really take care of ourselves. The formula that you're gonna go home with today is like steps that you follow, and you just basically do it for 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes and 30 seconds. That's not a whole lot of time. We need to set that time out to really love ourselves, take care of ourselves. So, so it's a daily practice. Also with conscious awareness. After we get activated with this energy, some of us can really speed things up really quickly. If we take this very serious and we practice like every day, daily, this energy work really quick for us. For some of us, or maybe not wholly believe in it, or not too serious and don't practice daily, then this energy is still gonna work, but it's just much slower pace. I think for me, because I was truly looking for something different and I was very serious, so it worked really fast for me. And to get connected to this energy, I'm going to go into the 5 forms of love later. What do they mean? Identifying them, and discuss more details of how to practice that. And we have to maintain morality and the frequency +1 -1. If I have time, I'll go into that. If not, we do that tomorrow. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. So Mr. Lee's mission is to solve these 3 humanity challenges: poverty, hunger, wars, and illness. Poverty and hunger are closely linked global challenges affecting billions of people. Causes include economic inequality, conflict, climate change, lack of access to resources. Wars or violent conflict between nations, groups within a country that cause widespread destruction, loss of life, long-term suffering. War impacts humanity, increased risk of poverty, hunger. Illness. Illness refers to poor health caused by disease, infection, or other physical or mental conditions. Illness affects not only individuals, but also family, communities, and economies. So this is the 3 humanity challenges that Mr. Lee is trying to resolve. Illness, we are very, very successful in that. A lot of students going from sitting in a wheelchair to get rid of their walker, their wheelchair. And because this energy is amazing, it's come in and it fixes the brain cells and the stem cells, and it's truly amazing. And I totally believe those students because I myself experienced miracle. So although I didn't sit in the wheelchair, but when I see them get out their wheelchair and start walking without the walker and the wheelchair, I totally believe them because I experience different from them, but it's still a something that is like almost impossible. So everybody study energy, experience different things. Nobody experience the same thing, but it's all good. Whatever that our body need fixing or need adjustment, this energy come in and all the stem cells and brain cell will fix differently for everyone because we all have different issues in our physical form. And for the property, um, I'm just gonna mention it briefly because it's not even content of this class. That we actually use our energy at the farm. Mr. Lay has 2 farms, and from the farm 1, we actually use the energy, the students and Mr. Lay, we use the energy to transmit to the chicken on the farm. And after they were all full grown, we send a couple of them to the lab, to the American lab. I think it was in Ohio, and our lab results turned out really, really excellent. All the it's clean. Our chicken are clean compared to the chicken out there in the market. But upper class will talk more about this. But I just want to throw that out because these chicken are very clean, and if we can use our energy without using pesticides and all of that non-organic stuff, or the bad stuff to feed a chicken antibiotics and shoot them with that stuff, I don't know what the long effect for us eating those chicken that being shot with antibiotics and stuff. Clean chicken can solve a lot of hunger for globally. And that's one of our goal. Wars. We'll talk about the 5 forms of love. We've been taught to fight. We've been taught to, our ego is so huge. I mean, let's talk about 5 forms of love. And if all of us or really understand the benefit of not fighting and the benefit of having a peace of mind with this energy, then we really is gonna be like totally don't want any conflict and stuff because we are smart. We choose the miracle instead of choose to bickering with family, with neighbors, with community, because it's so obvious which one is better for us. And if we been activated with this energy, is make it so easy for us to actually break away from a lot of those vicious cycles. And I will go in more into that as well. Okay, and then illnesses, I said that already. A lot of us have a lot of amazing healing. Okay, so the next slide, here we go. 5 forms of love. The first one is self-love. That's loving ourselves. Second one, love for family. Third, love for country, love for humankind, love for all living things. All living things, these are like animals and plants and everything else on our planet Earth. On level 1 and 2, we are just gonna focus on the first 2 forms of love. For the higher levels, we're gonna go into more 3, 4, and especially 4 and 5, or like for level 5. That's for sure. Self-love. I am going into details of this more because just this self-love alone, I can use an hour talking about it, but I'm going to go through quickly, and then if we have time, I'll circle back. Self-love is not selfish. A lot of people think self-love is selfish. No, it's not. Because if we have to love ourselves, we have to be whole so that we can help people around us. We have to take care of ourselves first. We have to be whole. If we whole, then we are available to help our family, our children, our parents, everyone. But if we're not whole, if we're struggling so much, if we drown from our own battles, then we cannot help anybody because we're too busy drowning. So self-love is very important. That's why it's the first one on this list right here. Okay, love ourselves, and love ourselves meaning we have to really. It's a lot. We have to eat. Try to stay away from processed food. Eat food that is whole, so you know what you're eating. Things that are mixed in and blends and everything. We don't know what people put in those kind of food. So processed food is actually over time is bad. We keep eating that. It's actually bad for our health. So even though we have this energy, activate with this energy, and we have the formula to practice 5 minutes, 30 seconds a day, and it will heal us. But then if we put all the junk food and the processed food in us, and then we get sick again, and then we keep doing the back and forth, right? Heal and then get sick, and heal and then get sick. So it's good to stay away from processed food, and also try to keep our mind keep this is we go into frequency +1 -1 later, but keep our mind in harmony. Okay, this is how we're gonna love ourselves, is to keep our mind in harmony. Let me remove this slide real quick because I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm talking to the slide and not to anybody. Maybe you can see me now. Okay, so when we say we love ourselves, but we are not allowing ourselves to have that harmony in our mind, in our heart. If someone come to us and say something that is not so nice, we start getting upset. We start feel agitated. Why don't we just let them say whatever? Okay, as long as they're not taking our lives or anything, just let them say whatever. You don't have to agree with them. You can always walk away, and you don't let the external factors, anybody on anything that affect with your emotion, don't let it make you feel out of balance. Don't let external stuff affect your emotion, because when you don't feel good, the people around you suffer and yourself suffer. First in line to suffer is yourself. And when you suffer like that, your cells in your brain and your body is trying so hard to multiply and to fix all the cells that are broken. They're busy working for you day and night, fixing you. But if you don't love yourself, you're letting external factor hit you and upset you. And when you upset, it's almost like you pouring all the poison. You suffocate all your cells, your body cells and your brain and stem cells. I mean, they're too busy fixing you already. And here you are, you're pouring in the poison on top of what they have to do. So that's not considered loving ourselves. We love ourselves. If someone is not nice, this is what I do. When someone is saying something not nice or doing something not nice, Any big problem, I turn into a small problem. Any small problem, I turn into nothing, no problem at all. And the longer I'm with this energy, the easier it is for me to do it. It's really, it become like natural. In the beginning, it was hard for me to change my way, my perspective. But after a while, it become like second nature. Now people come and take stuff for me, or say mean thing. It's funny how I can do it now. I just like it, kind of like I take myself out of that situation, like I'm up here and I'm just observing, the situation, that person, and observing myself. It's just like I'm watching a movie, and then I just like, okay, I'm gonna be smart, I'm not gonna let this affect me. So then I just walk away. Or if it's somebody like a family where you can't not really walk away, then you can just say, well, okay, you're entitled to your opinion, and we don't have to agree, but I'm just gonna go over here and just let time, cool everything down. But now nobody can really upset me, because in the beginning, when I first taking NLG, I make all kind of mistake in my life before NLG. I did everything wrong. Maybe that's why I was so sick. I did everything wrong. I fight, I have my huge ego. I chased the wrong thing. I did all the wrong thing, but it's okay. As long as every day we wake up, it's a new day, and we can be somebody better. And that's all it matters. Don't look into the past and penalize ourselves. Oh, that's another thing. If we penalize ourselves, we are not loving ourselves. Okay, so that's why I say, love ourselves, love oneself. I can talk about it all day long. Just on the first one of 5 forms of love. Okay, when we look into the past, we feel guilty, we're penalizing ourselves, we feel bad. That's not loving ourselves. Okay, the past is the past. We are here today, present. That's it. We are here. What can we do today to make our life good? Also for other people around us, what kind of harmony, happiness we can bring today? Okay, yesterday or a year ago, we said something not so ideal or ugly or bad, or we did something horrible. Well, guess what? Yesterday, we only had the knowledge, or a year ago, that knowledge of a year ago is not as good, as wise as today. So we are wiser today. Every day we have a chance to be a better version of us. And if we're a better version, we cannot go back to yesterday, who that version didn't have the wisdom you have today. And then you start pointing finger, and you start thinking bad of your yesterday action. That's not fair to yourself. You did those things and you said those things with the wisdom you had at the time. So don't go back and penalize yourself. Don't go back and feel bad. You use today. What can I do today to make sure I won't do that again, and make sure that I'm only gonna be heading up and be a better version of myself, right? So that's another thing for self-love. We just have to really love ourselves, right? We've been carrying this physical body with us for how many years now? Maybe 40 years, 50, 60, 70 years. I mean, look at it. We carry this body this long. Our body, we carry it this long. It's been with us this long. We have to look at it and love it and thank it. Thank you. Thank you for let me carrying you this long. Thank you for still being here with me. Love every inch of your body. Okay, that's another way that we can love ourselves. And I can go into so many things of loving ourselves, but eventually I will probably go through them tomorrow at the end of class when we have more time. Okay, so eat good, sleep good, exercise. Walking is really excellent. If we older, don't try to take care of our joints. Don't jog like crazy all day long. Just do things that take care of our body. Okay, exercise, eat well, don't penalize ourselves. Anything that taught us to penalize ourselves, that's a wrong teaching. This is why humanity is so sick, because we're taught to be so hard on ourselves. We have to really love ourselves, okay? So that way we don't drown in our battles, so that we can be around for other people, with our family. Okay, so the second form of love is love for the family. Millions of people out there. Why this person is my brother, is my sister? Why this person is my parents, my uncle, aunt? I mean, billion of people out there. Why these people are my family? Should that mean something? It should. It should mean something, right? I mean, it's really hard sometimes for family to get along, because people usually, when they go out there into the public, they can be really pleasant and nice to the people in public. When they go home, some of us are not so nice to our family. Why is that? Why? Here's one thought. The people that our friends, we don't live with them every day. We don't see them at every holidays. Okay? So it's easy to be pleasant with them, because we are not confined in the same space. So it's easy to be nice with them, because you just meet with them and you do things with them, and you go on one vacation with them, and then poof, we go two separate ways. So that's easy, not to get into, like every day together or every holidays, and get into. The more time we spend with the people, like our family, the more we're gonna run into conflicts. And when we run into conflicts, then we start label or stereotypes, or think of them a certain way just because things happen. And then we already set our mind that our family is such and such and such. We wouldn't do that to people outside of our circle, because they just don't spend enough time with us for us to run into problems with them. So we have to recognize this, so that we don't be harsh to the people that we spend a lot of time together. We have to recognize that, you know what, if I spend time with other people, probably I'll run into the same problem with them. Okay, it's not like family is the problem. So love your family. And honestly, I did never see this before. I make the same mistake like everyone out there, like majority of people out there. But now I can truly say that if anybody in my family still can mess with my emotion, it's not their problem, it's my problem. Okay, that means I still need to get to a certain place where I won't let any external chaos to affect my emotion. So now I can say that, and now I actually do that, because nobody can really affect my emotion or disturb my peace. My family, when they say certain things, or friend, people that are close to me, or even stranger, they say anything, I just don't get mad. Here's why. Why don't I get mad at them anymore? Number one, this energy is really fix me, making all kind of adjustment that make it so easy for me to break away from these generational cycle. That's the way we've been conditioned. Now, when I look at people that are not nice, whether in my family or outside my family, and I thought, you know what? I am so grateful that I am how would we like to switch places? Let's just say somebody who's being very difficult, very negative, it's just like live a really like negative in a dark place, okay? And we're vibrating higher, and that person come to us and inflicting, pain or whatever on us. Not talking about taking our lives here. What would we be rather? Are we rather be here vibrating high, or to trade place with the family member who vibrating low and still in the dark? No, we don't need to be mean to them. We pray for them that I hope my family tomorrow will find his or her light, right? Everybody has a chance every day waking up to the sun. We have a chance to be a better person. So do not label people, do not, especially family, do not put them in a certain category, do not label them. Okay, everybody, including ourselves, we have a chance to be a better person tomorrow, a better version. So I'd rather be here in my position, vibrating higher, than to trade place with the other person. Therefore, I'm so grateful. I'm just happy. I'm grateful. And I pray for the other person. And I truly wish that person is going to have a better perspective. Maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day. If not the next day, one day in the future. Now, imagine if all of us can think like this and all of us can handle things like this, then I'm not sure we have wars anymore. Imagine humanity think like that or handle things like that. They have so much compassion, understanding, and feel, like, oh, that person probably, need a helping hand or something. Then I don't think we're gonna have wars, and then our children, grandchildren are going to have a better place. So it's good to start with us. We have to really stand up, and we have to break away from the vicious cycle. The cycle taught us to fight, taught us to, chase the thing that is so unhealthy for us. We need to really be grateful, be peaceful, be helpful, have compassion. Don't label people, don't stereotype them. Use our intelligence to kind of observe everything. Like before we respond, maybe take a few deep breaths, breathe in, and give yourself time to think through. Even that's just 1 minute, and help yourself, save yourself. And when you do that, you actually save other people around you. So, but without the activations, it's really hard to change, because before this activation, I know I have to change. I know I need a lot of adjustment, but it's just impossible to do it, or do it very slowly, right? Some of the spiritual leader, they would go into the mountain and they would sit there and they would just learn how to be a good person. And that could be 30 years, 40 years before they get to where I am right now. Because after I get this energy activated 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, it's so easy for me to just break away from these cycles. And when we make an adjustment, when we change, and we force ourselves to change, that doesn't work. That doesn't work really. Our health doesn't really heal. Or we sweep everything under the carpet and we bottle up. No, this energy is amazing, because it actually helps us in a way where it become like secondhand, natural for us to break away. For it, that's why I say this energy is giving me the intelligence. I can recognize, I see, and I can do it without bottle up, without angry, without sweeping things under the carpet. Okay, I need to get back into other topics here. Like I said, these five form of love, I can speak about it all day long. Okay, 1 to 5. I can take 5 days to speak about it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna go back to where we need to go on the next slide. Okay, you can see me now. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. This is my first time teaching online. I think I just messed it up right there. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying that this energy, once you have it in you, you can actually feel it when energy is pouring down into the planet Earth. You can actually feel it. And I can't wait for all of you to experience that. But don't listen to what I say. You have to experience it yourself. You have to really feel it, and you have to experience all the amazing stuff. Then, one day I hope you can come back to me and tell me that, hey, I used to sit in your class, day one, level one, and what you said was really like hard to believe, but I got it. I would love to hear that. And if you don't, that's fine too. Okay, so we are going to go to slide, more slide now, because I am running out of time. So I'm gonna go to okay. We are going to slide this one, frequency plus one minus one. This one I would have to do tomorrow, okay? Because I'm running out of time. This slide right here, we can go through it quickly. Okay, which came first, the chicken or the eggs? The classic question, which came first, is debate from many angles. But when it comes to energy practice, energy is referring to the formula. The answer is straightforward. Okay, so it takes like now there's another student is blocking my screen at the bottom. Nguyễn Trân, if you can shut up your mic, shut up your camera, so that you won't be here blocking my screen. I'm sorry, I just not too experienced with online. Anyway, so the chickens would sit on the egg for 21 days. I don't see the screen, but I remember from learning in my class. If you sit on the egg 21 days for the egg to hatch, but if it sit longer, the egg won't hatch. Or if it sit only 19 days or 20 days or hours, I can't remember. I apologize. But if sit too long, it won't hatch. If not enough time for the egg to warm up, it won't hatch. The baby chick won't come out. So same thing with energy formula. If it's 5 minutes and 30 seconds, we need to really set the time to do exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Don't do short. We don't get enough energy. Don't do too long. You'll be getting too much energy, and that's not good for your cells. So we have to be, when it comes to formula, don't change any words in the formula, and do not change the time in the formula. Okay, next slide. Here's the benefit of energy. Enhances quality, maximize the brain's function, feel love, harmonize all relationships, bring positive energy into the next life. That one we'll discuss more lengthily in higher level. Okay, but the benefit of energy is happiness, health, quality of life is different. You basically live on a different frequency, and your perspective change for the better. And this is how you're gonna get happiness in every breath. Okay, you can have more love, more health, more happiness. Those are my experience. Okay, I'm going to the next slide. Okay, so this is tomorrow. We're gonna do the energy stem cell stimulation. We transfer the energy source to the nervous system, entire body instantly. Okay, so when you first do it and you don't feel the warmness in your spine, that's fine. Don't worry about it, because I did not feel anything in level 1 or 2, right? But my illnesses went away. Some people, they don't feel anything or nothing improve until they go to 3, 4. Some people just level 1, they already feel it. They feel their the energy going into them, run through them. That's amazing. I didn't have that experience. In fact, 100% of the stem cell in our body to help our body develop. It's like the dormant cell wake up, and then all of a sudden everything changed for us for the better. Support physical health, intelligence, and I'm sure something about amazing because my screen is blocked. Energy brings the energy source down to the central nervous system, including the spine, the brain, the spine, and everything else. If I read something that is not what the screen say, please understand my screen at the bottom is blocked by one of the students. Okay, next slide. We are going to skip this one because I mentioned this earlier already. Okay, time for activation. I am going to try to share the way how we are going to do activation. This is going to be your first activation of energy level 1, day 1. It's a brain cell activation. I hope everyone is still hearing me fine. And let me try to share a picture. Okay. I hope you see this picture right here. This picture is when I do activation, it's gonna be, you imagine energy coming in from my forehead, you'll be opening your eyes and you're looking at my forehead, and you're gonna see the energy come from my forehead into your forehead 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, okay? So open your eyes, look at my forehead, imagine energy go from my forehead into your forehead 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now you can do 1, 2, 3 each time 3 to 5 seconds. Okay? So you can imagine going into 1, that's 3 seconds long, or 5 seconds, max is 5. And then you can do the second one and a third time, okay? Then after that, after 3 times, you are going to imagine the energy from my forehead continue to go to your forehead and stay in your brain right here, okay? We activate the brain cell. So it's gonna go continuously after 3 times. It go from my forehead to your forehead, go straight into your forehead and stay in your brain. Just imagine that, okay? Now, if your mind wander, this is only for a minute and 30 seconds. So if your mind wander somewhere else, please bring it back and say, I'm receiving energy from Susan's forehead into my forehead, and it's gonna go stay there on my brain to continue energy going to your brain. Okay, just imagine that. It's like keep coming to your brain. Be open. Give yourself permission to accept all the energy activation. And it's gonna be for a minute and 30 seconds, so it's not long at all. Okay. And is everyone clear? If you're not clear, please say something in the chat. Okay, so if everyone is clear, then I'm gonna do activation. I'm gonna have my eye closed, and you're gonna have your eyes open, and you're gonna do what I just said. Okay, now for anybody that is coming here to listen and not taking the class that you have taken higher level already, please skip the activation. Because if you're at a higher level and you get activated at level 1, meaning the energy drop down to level 1. You don't want to do that. Okay, so when I close my eyes, that's when I'm gonna start, and you're gonna do that. Okay. Um, I hope everybody is seeing me well. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the mic just in case noises around here. It won't be distracting us. Okay. So find yourself a place to sit comfortable and just relax. The best way to receive energy is you're peaceful and you're just smile, happy, and you're in harmony. Okay? And think of loving yourself. You deserve this. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the mic and I'm gonna start close my eyes, and that's when you do it. Okay? So we're gonna start now. Okay, everyone, that was activation. Whew. My forehead is all pressurizing and everything else. Whew, okay. We are going to do the formula together. Okay, so the formula I'm going to give you today that we're going to do together will be replaced tomorrow with another formula. So this one is only good for today. Tomorrow we get a new formula. And then when you get to level 2 formula will replace level 1 formula. Okay? Okay, let's see. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, let me share the formula with you and I'll go over the steps, okay? Here we go. Okay, so this is the formula. This is a brain cell formula, okay? So step 1, Cosmic Divide Light, New Era Energy Level 1 Frequency Band, Brain Cell Activation Frequency. Okay, so I'm going to play a video for you to follow. But when you follow this video, although the video is reading it for you, step 1 to 4, but I need you to really listen to the video and just like you're reading it yourself, okay? Because you really have to listen, but know that you are reading every word along with the video so that your brain register, okay? So I'm going to play the video and then we're going to do that together, okay? Receive the energy into the brain. Receive first time, receive the second time, receive the third time. So when you receive the energy, please imagine the energy from the outer space come into your brain, okay? Not from the planet, the energy from the outer space. And receive first time, you imagine it go right into your brain, and then for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then the second one, and the third time, okay? And then send the energy from the brain into the ERC, is the energy receptor center, okay? And then step 4, continuously direct energy into the brain and transmit to the ERC. So step 4, you just continue to go, into that, like that, okay? Let the warmth and energy spread on its own until the alarm rings. If you're 12 years old, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You need to set this time for the alarm for you to get out early compared to everyone else. But I don't think we have anybody is 12 today, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay? So above 18 going to be 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, if your mind start thinking about the grocery list, or I need to go and get ready for bed or something like that, just recognize it and bring yourself back into the formula, okay? In the beginning, for new students, it's really hard for us to focus sometimes to do these 5 minutes and 30 seconds, but eventually it's going to be so easy for you. I can do 13 minutes without distraction. My mind doesn't wander around when I tell myself that I need to stay and focus. So, but in the beginning, I could not stay 5 minutes and 30 seconds without, going somewhere else. But I keep dragging myself back to the formula, but now I can do it so easily. It takes practice. Okay. So I'm going to, give me 1 second. I am going to play the video for you. Okay. Why don't we just kind of take a 5 minutes break, okay? And then we're gonna come back and do this formula. Because right now is 6:52. We'll come back at 7. Is that okay, everyone? Sorry, I just need to give everyone a break, okay? We've been sitting in class a while. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so we're gonna break. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna do the formula together. It's easy. It's not that hard. We're gonna come back at 7. Okay, everyone? We'll come back at 7. And then we do the formula, and I say a few more things, and then class gonna be over. And then we resume tomorrow the same time. Okay, so everybody go ahead, enjoy your break, go grab some water, do some stretching, and I'll see you back at 7. Thank you. Okay, welcome back everyone. We are going to do the formula. Okay, I'm going to play a video for you. I'm going to display the formula up on the screen here for everyone to see. And then I'm going to play the video. You're going to listen to the video. This one. Okay. So just follow the video to make sure you hear every word in the video and do as what it says for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay? And I'm going to play the video. Everybody's ready? I hope you find a comfortable place and that you're sitting down and do this undistracted. I'm going to play the video for everyone now. I'm going to have it on really high volume and I hope it's high enough. If not, if the volume is not high enough, you can actually read this and do it, okay? When you do it at home in the future, you can make your own video or you can just simply read it off and do it each step and set the timer for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to start the video now. The timer will be set to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's begin. Step 1. Recite silently once. Receive Cosmic Divine Light New Era NOG Level 1 Frequency Band Brain Cell Activation Frequency. Step 2. Receive energy into the brain 3 times. Receive first time. Receive second time. Receive third time. Step 3. Send energy from the brain into the ERC 3 times. Send first time. Send second time. Send third time. Step 4. Continuously direct energy into the brain and transmit it into the ERC. Let the warmth of energy spread on its own until alarm rings. Okay. Okay, everyone. Let me take this off. Now, this formula is going to be replaced by another one tomorrow. We have a stem cell activation tomorrow, and we are going to replace this formula with stem cell formula tomorrow. We're going to be here at the same time tomorrow, same time for 2 hours. Now is a good time to drop in any questions. We still have 15 minutes of class. Anybody have any questions at all? You can drop it in the chat comment and I can read and answer your question. Now, if you don't have any question, then I'm just going to say a few things. Meanwhile, why I'm saying these things, if you have any question that surface, please feel free to drop it in the chat section, okay? Now, let me take this off so you can see me. Now, the energy that you get activated today is the lowest dose of energy of all the energy levels. The reason you get a very low dose today because your cells cannot handle a big dose of energy. It's lay dormant. So we have to wake it up slowly. We cannot just go in and zap it with a heavy dose of energy. Then you might experience chaotic. So this is why you get activated today with the lowest dose of energy. Tomorrow, you get a higher dose of energy. And then as you get into level 2, you get even a higher dose of energy compared to day 1 of level 1 and day 2 of level 1. And it was the higher dose of level 2 that make now everybody I think I got lost connection and now I'm back on. I hope everybody can still see me. I had a message on my screen say that I lost connection, but I'm glad I'm still here and it's still showing that it's live. So what I was saying that I'll say like lay dormant, and then with level 2 activation, it's going to be a higher dose of energy in level 2, which is next Saturday. And when I took level 2, all of my illnesses went away, just disappeared. Now, for 2 years, I did not have to take level 3 because my illnesses went away. But because my illnesses disappeared, I was shocked. I was surprised beyond, I couldn't even explain what happening. And I'm glad that I had the open heart and open mind going into this and believe in it. And I practice exactly how I was instructed to do. So because of me health improvement that I want to continue because I want to see more. If it's something is amazing, then I like if it's this amazing at level 2, I want to know what will happen to me in level 3, 4, and 5. And I'm so glad I did because now I'm a level 5 And I like level 5 so much that I have been taking, because level 5 is the highest level. We don't have 6 or anything like that yet. But I've been taking level 5 for the 4th time. I did not have to. I can just do one time of level 5, but I did four times because I was just liking it so much. And every time I feel like I get a higher dose of energy. And the energy that pour down into our planet Earth is being upgraded all the time. And I guess I just want to really stay with the upgraded stuff so that I can really do amazing thing and have a different perspective, a better life. And I'm just loving it a lot. Now, tomorrow we're going to talk about frequency +1, -1. This frequency, without us making the awareness, making the adjustment to the way we've been conditioned our whole life, then we don't get that Wi-Fi to connect to the energy of the outer space. This frequency +1, -1 is so important. It's a harmony frequency. And I will go into details of that tomorrow. Without that frequency, it's really hard for us to make a full connection. A lot of people, they have a hard time adjusting their frequency. Okay, they go outside of the +1, -1 too high, which means they just very negative, right? They're ready to fight, and they're ready to bite anybody. And when people are like that, they don't have harmony in their brain or in their mind or in their heart. And it's really hard for them to get connected. It has to be this energy only given to the good people, the people that know, that are aware and willing to make an adjustment to receive the benefits. So it has to be a harmony frequency. And there are ways that we can do to make sure we always maintain this frequency. We don't have to always stay at +1, -1. That's like a frequency where you get connected fully, directly. But if we vibrate at -5, +5, at something, or 6, 7, we at 5 maybe we'll get connected, but limited. We still get a lot of good stuff, but it's not like the amazing one that I've been describing to you. I can keep frequency +1, -1, +2, -2. For me, it's easy because I've been in this a while now. So this energy really helped me. It polished me. It adjusts for me naturally, where I don't have to force myself to think differently, to go back to my natural goodness. It's not hard for me because, number one, I'm looking for something different. I want a different life. I don't accept the normal life that we work so hard and then we end up with disease. And life is like a long struggling compared to the short period of enjoyment. I don't accept that life. Therefore, I always look for something to break free from that cycle. And this is why I'm so serious about this. And this is why I understand very well how to get the Wi Fi so that I can have amazing things in my life. And this energy is amazing because once it's in you and you keep getting a higher dose, it's actually making the adjustment. It helps you. You don't have to do it alone. It actually helps you as long as you are aware and want something, want to go back to the natural goodness, want that harmony, my heart, the brain, to connect to the universe, the outer space energy, which is from the creator energy, then you're in a right place. So class is almost over. We we have about 10 minutes left. I probably gonna say another 2 minutes, and then we're gonna probably end class early today. But we're gonna talk about the frequency +1 -1 tomorrow a lot. And self-love, I'll probably write down a couple notes to talk about self-love and love for the family again, okay? Because that is so important. We have to really learn to not, we have to find a way, learn a way to adjust the way we see things in order to have peace. If we don't look at, let's just say you expect something different in the near future, but you are still doing the same thing. No, then the future will be the same unless we do something different now. If we do something different now, then our future going to be different. But if we keep doing the same thing our whole life and we expect life to be better, it won't be better. Okay, and this energy is actually now is given by the creator for us to connect it with the outer space. It's new. This is a new era. This energy is a new era. It's new. That's why we were never really taught this energy, because for 1,000 years, or I mean, nobody know about how to connect to the outer space energy. This thing is new. This is why we are gonna learn to connect it. This is almost like a hidden secret that was not taught to us. If we go back to long time ago with Jesus and Buddha, they all of our higher spiritual leaders, they all teach us the goodness, the good in human being. But we had, society had taught, conditioned us in a way where we kind of like, you know, moving away from all of that because of society, maybe contamination and passed down, teaching, penalizing so much, and fighting so much, and the ego. Once we have this energy in ourselves and it's helping us, and we will be able to recognize a lot of things we say and a lot of things we do, it came from our ego. And if we can just cross out the ego, just throw it away, then everything is so flow, it's flowing so easy for us. Then we have a really meaningful, happy life if we can just blow our ego, just get rid of it if you can. Everything I do now, I say, or I take actions, I always, you know, observe to see, is that speaking, my ego speaking, is that my ego acting? But anyway, okay, so I'm just gonna end class early today. If you have any questions tonight about the lecture or about anything that is unclear, you can come in and post your question tomorrow, and we'll discuss some more tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we have more than just one formula. We have a stem cell formula, we have a healing ourselves formula, and we also in level 2 you're going to have a formula after you get activation, both in level 1, day 2, and then you get activation in level 2. You will have a formula where you can heal your family and where you can heal other people. So at level 2 you get formula for self-healing, formula for stem cells, formula to heal other people, and there's a couple more formulas as well. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you in class tomorrow. Okay, same time tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. Bye.